Mastering design principles. We gamble with our business's fate, blind to the risks that can destroy it. What methods do we use to measure and manage risk, and what specific mitigation strategies do we employ to minimize its impact on our operations and overall business performance? Measuring and managing risk is an essential component of operational excellence, as it enables organizations to identify potential threats, assess their likelihood and impact, and implement strategies to mitigate or eliminate them. To achieve this, we employ a combination of methods and tools to measure and manage risk, as well as specific mitigation strategies to minimize its impact on our operations and overall business performance. Risk assessment and identification. We conduct regular risk assessments to identify potential risks that could impact our operations, financial performance, and reputation. This involves a systematic review of our business processes, products, and services to identify potential vulnerabilities, threats, and opportunities for improvement. We use various risk assessment tools and techniques, such as SWOT analysis, risk matrices, and failure modes and effects analysis, FMEA, to identify and prioritize risks. Risk measurement and analysis. Once risks have been identified, we measure and analyze their likelihood and potential impact on our operations and business performance. This involves quantifying the probability and severity of each risk, as well as assessing its potential financial impact. We use various metrics and key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure risk, such as risk scores, expected monetary value, EMV, and potential financial loss, PFL. Risk mitigation strategies. Based on the results of our risk assessment and analysis, we develop and implement specific mitigation strategies to minimize the impact of identified risks. These strategies may include 1. Risk avoidance, eliminating or withdrawing from activities that pose high risks to our operations and business performance. 2. Risk reduction, implementing controls and procedures to reduce the likelihood or impact of identified risks. 3. Risk transfer, shifting the risk to another party, such as through insurance or outsourcing. 4. Risk acceptance, accepting the risk and taking no action, often because the risk is deemed low or the cost of mitigation outweighs the potential benefit. 5. Risk monitoring and review, continuously monitoring and reviewing our risk management processes to ensure their effectiveness and identify areas for improvement. Specific mitigation strategies we employ to minimize the impact of risk on our operations and overall business performance include 1. Implementing robust business continuity plans to ensure continued operations in the event of disruptions or crises. 2. Conducting regular security audits and vulnerability assessments to identify and address potential cyber threats. 3. Establishing emergency response plans to quickly respond to potential crises, such as natural disasters or supply chain disruptions. 4. Developing and maintaining robust supplier relationships and diversifying our supply chain to mitigate the risk of supply chain disruptions. 5. Implementing robust quality control measures to ensure the quality and reliability of our products and services. Performance metrics and monitoring. To ensure the effectiveness of our risk management processes, we track and measure various performance metrics, including 1. Risk scorecards, tracking the likelihood and impact of identified risks and the effectiveness of mitigation strategies. 2. Key risk indicators, KRIs, monitoring key metrics that indicate potential risks, such as supplier performance or financial metrics. 3. Risk-adjusted return on investment, ROI, evaluating the potential return on investment, ROI, of mitigation strategies compared to the cost of implementation. 4. Audit and compliance metrics, tracking compliance with regulatory requirements and internal policies and procedures. Continuous improvement. We recognize that risk management is an ongoing process that requires continuous improvement and refinement. To achieve this, we 1. Conduct regular risk reviews and assessments to identify new or emerging risks. 2. Update and refine our risk management processes and procedures to ensure they remain effective and relevant. 3. Provide ongoing training and awareness programs to educate employees on risk management principles and practices. 4. Conduct post-incident reviews to identify lessons learned and areas for improvement. By employing these methods and tools, we are able to measure and manage risk, identify potential threats and opportunities, and implement effective mitigation strategies to minimize its impact on our operations and overall business performance.